there. Yes, I am drinking a Monster. Am I afraid this is gonna kill me? Not in the least.
His heart was a stone, but then his hands rolled.
What is up, you guys? In today's episode, I want to talk about 5 big mythbusters in the fitness industry. I've actually linked the research studies below, so you guys can actually go take a look for yourself. I really encourage you to read them just because it is always good to be learning. So let's get started. Number 1, is diet soda bad for me? This is my favorite question, and this is kind of a playoff of the sugar-free Monster. Kind of the same thing because it has basically the same ingredients in them. Sodium nitrate, aspartame, artificial flavors, citric acid. So, are diet sodas bad for you? Currently, no, they are not. There's no decent evidence out there to suggest that diet pop is bad for you. So by bad, I mean weight gain or health complications. Your dentist might not be too happy if you have too many of them, but that's about it. So when people say that they think that diet sodas or diet pops, energy drinks, anything like that is gonna lead to weight gain, not necessarily true. The only thing that's gonna really lead to weight gain, as per the literature right now, is an overconsumption of calories. So with that in mind, if you're a macro tracker, make sure that you do track these bad boys. I mean, it's only 5 grams of carbs, but I'm in contest prep right now and I'm still gonna have one of these, but I'm gonna make sure that I track this. And that's gonna go towards my carb intake for the day. So no, diet sodas are not bad for you. It's okay to have 1 a day, have 2 a day, it's okay. So that might be raising some questions of the chemicals in diet pops, in that they are toxic. This is something that is very misportrayed because everything is made up of chemicals. Did you know water is a chemical? Overconsumption of water can lead to toxicity. It's not the ingredients in itself that make the item toxic, it's the dosage. So you gotta remember that the poison is in the dosage. If I were to have 50 of these bad boys a day, I'm probably gonna reach toxicity levels. The likelihood or possibility of me doing that, very slim. So for me to have 1 of these a day, I'm nowhere reaching toxicity levels. And that's for the long term as well. I'm not harming myself in the long term. If you like to have a Diet Coke just once a day to help with those cravings, it's a great item to incorporate into your diet to ensure adherence so you're not binging on sweets later on in the evening because you didn't satisfy that one little craving for a Diet Coke. So, think about it. Number 2, do artificial sweeteners spike insulin? Another favorable answer. No, as of right now, there's no research to suggest that sweeteners spike your insulin levels. Now, people might get confused because protein supplements can actually spike your insulin levels, but not aspartame. Studies for that are below. Number 3. Does creatine cause kidney problems? So for those who have healthy kidneys, the literature suggests that no, there is no indication that kidney problems arise from consuming creatine. Even for those who have impaired kidney function, it's highly unlikely, but if you do have kidney impairment, make sure you still consult with your medical doctor before consuming creatine. But for those who have healthy kidneys and they're in the clear, it's okay. You want to be having creatine. Creatine is a very important supplement. It really helps with your power output in the gym, so you can get that 1 extra rep, that extra weight. It's really good for helping increase your volume and keeping your energy levels high. So number 4, what should I eat for fat loss? The reason I've included this question in my Mythbuster list is because I think The typical answer that I hear can kind of be a myth. A lot of people, their answer will be specific magical superfoods to help you lose weight. And that answer within this question is a myth. So what should you eat to lose weight? It's as simple as eating less. Losing weight requires a negative energy balance, which is essentially obtained from eating less, which is what the literature suggests, as well as exercising more. So putting yourself in a caloric deficit while adding in some exercise, you're gonna lose weight. Different diets can make it easier for certain lifestyles. So you always wanna pick your diet based on your lifestyle and what you can see yourself adhering to in the long term. So that's why I like flexible dieting so much. I'm not saying that this is the answer to everybody's weight loss journey. There's other people out there who like to follow a meal plan. It's simple, they don't have to think about it, they don't have to do math essentially to count their macros. So I understand that. So make sure that when you're in a caloric deficit and you're trying to lose some weight, you're picking a diet that you're gonna adhere to for the long term. This is gonna be the best way to ensure that you can maintain your results. Because if you think about it, if you pick a diet, you lose, say, 15 pounds in 12 weeks, and then you go back to your old ways. If you go back to your old ways, you're gonna overshoot your original body weight. It's unfortunate, but it happens time and time again. It's called yo-yo dieting. So that's why when you pick a diet, you want to sustain it for the long term. So ultimately, whatever you're doing, you just need to reduce your caloric intake. And last but not least, can eating too much protein be bad for me? And the answer for this is no. So if you're consuming quite a significant amount of protein, you don't really have to worry. If you have healthy kidneys and you kind of monitor your protein intake, you're aware how much you are eating, then it's okay. There's no literature to suggest that it's going to damage your kidneys in the long run. So where people get confused is you only need a certain amount of protein to maximize muscle protein synthesis. And the studies are starting to show that the optimal amount is between, I think it was 0.82 to 1 grams of protein per body weight. So if I'm at 117 pounds and I want to be at 105 pounds, I only need about 86 grams to 105 grams to have an optimal amount to maximize muscle protein synthesis. So yes, it's okay to eat more protein. It's not gonna harm you, but it's also not gonna lead to more muscle mass. That is it, you guys. Those are my 5 Mythbusters for this week. If you guys haven't noticed yet, I'm kind of doing an educational type of vlog in the middle of the week, and then I'll do my bikini prep episodes for the weekends. But I also want to bring an educational standpoint to my channel as well. If you guys have any ideas of any more educational videos that you guys would like to see, please just comment below. Like this video if you thought this was a great episode. If you thought this was a great episode, I thought it was a great episode, but if you thought it was a good episode, please like the video and make sure that you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.